There's a video that I actually wanted to make a while ago about the toxins in our environment, and that they've been put there on purpose, so that we are not living as long or as healthy as that we would like to live. And that's why the vegan diet has been promoted, these last few years, a plant-based diet, because that will prevent us from getting old. Basically, you will get sick. It's a survival food, but it's not the optimal diet. It's the vegan diet that made me very ill. It's 20 years of a vegan diet with a bunch of little signals along the way that made me sicker and sicker. And I didn't know why, because I was doing everything that was supposed to be healthy. So I was actually trying to solve the problem with even more toxins without even knowing it. So that's why I make these videos that to warn people. You can maybe have some plant foods in your diet or a little bit of fruit, but it shouldn't be only that. It's your body's made out of proteins. That's what you need the most, and you need to be able to absorb the proteins as well. And that's what a carnivore diet does. And that's why they want to discourage us of eating meat. They act like it gives you heart disease and other kinds of problems and cholesterol, whatever that myth is. But that's exactly what we need to be healthy. And there are a lot of toxins in our environment, but I think food, because you ingest it, it's destroying you from within, and all the other toxins are destroying you from the outside. And they're trying to do everything to make us sick as possible. So it's up to you. It's your own responsibility to take care of yourself, of your health, what you eat, what you have in your environment. It's your responsibility. You have to inform yourself. I don't know if people are aware of I think it's in English called the Secret Covenant or the Secret of the Illuminati. But in there, it says it says literally that they will put poison in the food, in the air we breathe, in the water we drink. They put soft metals to dumb us down, so that we will never discover their little plan. And that's why I want to make a video about toxins in our environment and what you can do to prevent or to avoid most of them, and what to do to detox yourself from it. So of course I want to start with plant toxins, because that's, what you're eating, it's that you can control the most. And plant toxins, like animals, they can run away from their predator, but plants, they cannot run away, so they have their own defense mechanism. So some have thorns, prickles, and spines, but they also have chemical warfare. And there are a lot of toxins in plants, and just too many to actually make a video about. But I can refer you to the database of the Wageningen Food Safety Research, because that allows you to quickly find what toxin is and produced by which plant. So there are just so many, but you can, do your own research in that database. So I just made a list of some of the plant toxins, like tannins, alkaloids, cyanide, glycosides, ricin, oxalic acid, phenols, phytotoxins, phytoestrogens, cytotoxins, saponins, goitrogens, gluten, sulfites, aflatoxins. Yeah, it's scary when you read the whole list, but I'll just go through a few of them. So tannins that can be found in coffee, tea, wine, walnuts, almonds, cinnamon, grapes, red beans, yeah, a lot of foods. They can cause liver damage and anemia. They prevent the absorption of iron. alkaloids, like in buttercup, nightshades. They cause mental health problems. Cyanide, they can be found in seeds from peaches, apples, apricots. So yeah, don't eat those seeds. Those are very toxic and they can actually kill you. Glycosides in flaxseed, barley, cassava, stevia, other sweeteners. They can cause heart failure. Ricin, like in tapioca starch, cassava, vegetable curries, they inhibit protein synthesis. Oxalic acid that I had too much of, kale, spinach, rhubarb, parsley, coffee. They cause mast cell disruption. Phenols like artichoke, olives, endives, peppermint, berries, they cause liver and kidney damage. Phytotoxins, chickpeas, soy, nuts, alfalfa, like phytoestrogens, they cause hormonal disruption. Cytotoxins, like lectins is a cytotoxin. It causes MS, Crohn's disease, leaky gut, autoimmune diseases, and can be found in dairy, potatoes, grains, vegetable oils. Then we have saponins. They damage metabolism. They can be found in asparagus, oats, soy, chickpeas, quinoa, or quinoa. I don't really know how you pronounce it. Goitrogens, like cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, sprouts, they cause thyroid problems. Of course, gluten, everybody heard about those. Wheat, rye, barley, malt, yeast, they cause leaky gut, and leaky gut causes autoimmune disease. Sulfites, which can be found in dried fruit, in wine, frozen fruits and vegetables, tomato paste or tomato puree, vinegar, cider. They cause respiratory illnesses like asthma. And aflatoxins, those are in corn, peanuts, also peanut butter, of course, cereals, rice, dressings, sauces, grains. That's a carcinogen, so they can cause cancer. So that's just about the plant toxins. And of course, we've got all kinds of toxins in our environment. And those are mostly neurotoxins, so they actually cause damage to the brain. So arsenic, which can be found in contaminated groundwater. So if you eat rice, you can also ingest arsenic. Mercury in teeth fillings, in fish, and in vaccines. Phthalates, those can be found almost everywhere. It's plastic, cookware, makeup, lotions, you name it. EMF radiation, 5G, of course, the blue light poisoning. MSG can be found, of course, in Asian food. Aluminium are in chemtrails, in cookware. Antibiotics, that's actually kind of a chemotherapy because it destroys your microbiome in your gut, and it's 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you use antibiotics, then you're weakening your immune system. Fluoride in toothpaste, in tap water. Of course, we have all kinds of pesticides, insecticides. I'm living on the countryside, and you see those yellow fields. That's glyphosate from Monsanto. We've got asbestos in isolation material, chloride in pool water or tap water, detergents, and of course stress. It's also kind of a poison caused by fear, isolation, separation, financial issues caused by inflation. Yeah, there are so many. Actually, medications is another poison. Actually, medication is the third cause of death in the world. You take medication because you think it will prevent you from getting sick, but it will actually cause death as a side effect. So, I hope you're not too depressed when with this video. So I'll end this on a positive note that you can detox. You can detox yourself. If you think that you've got some reaction of plant toxins, then just go on a carnivore diet for a while and see if your symptoms go away. But another daily detox, what you can do is take glutathione, which is very good for your immune system, or N-acetylcysteine or NAC. But I think you cannot get it anymore in stores because they discovered that it's supporting your immune system a little bit too much. So, and that they don't want us to be healthy. Or zeolite, active charcoal, humic and fulvic, bentonite clay, carbon 60, diatomaceous earth, chelation therapy, acupuncture, infrared sauna. Then we've got some abbreviations because I cannot pronounce the words. EDTA, DMPS, and PMSA. Just look those up and see what they can do for detox. And of course, I made another video about dry brushing because your biggest detox organ is your skin. So by dry brushing, you're activating those detox, the lymph nodes as well. And for those who can do some herbs, be careful always with her. Just little quantities, cilantro and stinging nettle. So you can make tea out of stinging nettle. That's what I give to my mom every day. And cilantro also. Just in small quantities, it gives you a good daily detox. So again, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hopeful, and take care of yourself.